All college kids say the darndest things, especially in 2016. And the reporters of Campus Reform spent all year braving those dangerous safe spaces where students sounded off on everything from gun rights to Hillary's defeat.
Yep, here to break down some of the most outrageous student interviews of the year is Cabot Phillips. He's a contributor with CampusReform.org and joins us now. Happy almost New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Nice to see you.
A lot of moments this past year, starting with this one, students who want to repeal the Second Amendment.
Yes, I went to a Hillary rally in Northern Virginia and asked people a simple question, young supporters, a simple question. Do you want to repeal the Second Amendment? The results are pretty terrifying. Let's give it a watch.
Yes, people seem to value guns more than they value other people's lives.
Yeah, I mean, I think yes, because the document was written 200 years ago.
Oh, got it. Anything written 200 years ago? No
Yeah.
good.
With Leadership Institute's Campus Forum, I was on hundreds, if not, or spoke to hundreds, if not thousands of students. And there was one thing they all had in common. There was no respect for the Constitution or really the Bill of Rights at all. So that's why you see these crazy things that are happening. These professors are teaching this anti-American sentiment. America is no longer something to be proud of, and they're not proud of the Constitution, and so they just discard the Bill of Rights and anything that we stand for, really.
This was an interesting one as you were looking through the archives and trying to find out what policies that the students were most thankful for from President Obama. Were they able to come up with anything?
They were able to say vague things, these vague liberal talking points, as you'll see, but once you press them, they fell apart pretty quickly. Let's give that a watch.
I think I'm most thankful for his work with the LGBT policies and like legalizing gay marriage.
That was the Supreme Court, no?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know, actually.
The main thing I think that he did was try to unify this country, and
do you feel like the country is more unified now than it was 8 years ago?
That's a tough question.
So this is what you see. These students, they're just repeating what they hear from their professors, what they hear from the liberal media. And of course, it's all these positive things they've heard for the last 8 years. But the second you give them a dissenting opinion, then what they hear in the classroom and what they hear online and in the news, they just fall apart. They don't have any depth to what they're saying. And that's what we're seeing is a one-sided discussion. There's not a free exchange of ideas.
You're right. It's difficult to be analytical and provide another side when you're only hearing one.
Exactly.
You're not being sharpened.
And professors are doing students a disservice when they only give them one side of an argument. And many times they're just pontificating their own beliefs.
Now, a lot of these students think they've been done a disservice because Donald Trump won, and you got to see how they reacted.
I went to Towson University the week after the election. There was a student-led, with professors participating, walkout of class where they canceled class. And look how some of the students reacted when we asked them about Donald Trump's victory.
Well, first, I cried, and then I had like a little panic attack.
I, that night, cried myself to sleep in my boyfriend's arms.
Had a hard time getting out of bed for a little while.
I woke up that morning and cried with him for another 2 hours.
So I cried.
I had a panic attack the entire day.
So the day after we published this video, I got 150 tweets from the students of Towson University threatening me, telling me if I ever come back to campus, you know, I don't know what's coming to me. I don't know what they're going to fight me with. They're going to fight me with their tears, I guess.
It was a tough year for any student on a college campus that supported President-elect Donald Trump.
Exactly. And apparently when their safe spaces are violated, they break down in tears. And these students were so surprised because they were told by the professors that Donald Trump could never win.
There's no walls around their safe spaces so anybody can get in.
In 2016, we saw the passing of Fidel Castro.
Yes.
It seemed to upset a lot of these college students.
Upset them because they were so sad that a great world leader was lost in their eyes. So watch when we ask them, who is a better leader, President-elect Donald Trump or Fidel Castro? Let's see what they said.
Do you have a more favorable opinion of Fidel Castro or Donald Trump?
That's a tough question.
I don't think Donald Trump is very good, and I know that Fidel Castro has done some good things for the world.
I would say, like, at this very moment, I have a better opinion of Fidel Castro.
Fidel Castro will absolutely have been a better leader to the Cuban people than Trump will be to the U.S.
Wow. Thanks for bringing these college campuses to us.
Absolutely. Yeah, but it's been a great year to have you here. We'll see you in 2017.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.